Hello, air signs Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. This is a reading focused on your divine masculine. So, this is a reading for my divine feminines tuning in, watching for a masculine. Either you guys are in separation or going through some sort of challenge in the partnership. General as always, so please keep that in mind throughout this reading. Take from it what makes sense for you and release what does not. So, let's start with the Fire and Ice Lenormand deck. This is by Angelic Revelation 144. So what is your divine masculine thinking about you in this connection? Air signs. And this could also be for cross watchers who are watching for a masculine who is an air sign. We have time. We must go on regardless and trust in divine timing. Okay? So there's something about divine timing here. I just did a reading for, who was it? I believe my water signs, and both of these cards came through right next to each other. Look at this. We've got two letter cards. This is the feminine energy and this is the masculine energy. So you're both really wanting to communicate with one another, and there's something about divine timing here. So maybe in time you guys will eventually reach out to one another. And this is the bottom of the deck. Look at this. We've got well, a wishing well, resources, creativity, healing, and wishes can be realized with dedication. So there's the opportunity for a wish to still manifest in this partnership, despite distance, time, and circumstances. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. I'm going to pull from the Sacred Secrets of the Heart Tarot by Jennifer, Aquarius Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, what your divine masculine thinks about you. They see you as a wish that they're wanting to manifest. They're thinking about you and the connection, wanting to communicate, wanting to reach out and communicate. Look at this. We've got the Three of Swords. So this is heartbreak. There could have been infidelities. There could have been third-party situations here. And maybe that's why it's going to take time, because of how things played out between the two of you. Could have been a very painful ending. Right now, there is this stalemate energy with that Two of Swords. So there's not a whole lot of movement going on here between the two of you. What your masculine is wanting here, divine feminines, is to restore balance in this partnership. But they know it's going to take time. Isn't that interesting? Because the Temperance card is all about patience. And they want that reunion. The Temperance energy can sometimes represent a possible reconciliation. You might have left your masculine out in the cold, especially if there was a love triangle here. But they're ready to come towards you as the Emperor, ready to take control of a situation, ready to treat you right, ready to be able to establish a strong foundation for the connection here. And then we've got the Magician. So a lot of great energies here. Wanting to manifest union and a reunion in this partnership. That is what your masculine is thinking at this point in time, despite the pain that they might have put you through. And since we've got two letter cards popping up here, you're both really wanting to communicate, but maybe right now that's not actually happening. You're thinking about it, you're both thinking about it, but it's not happening. You know, there's a lot of thinking going on, not a whole lot of doing right now. So let's go ahead and grab some additional cards. I'm going to pull from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck here. For air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, what your divine masculine thinks about you. First of all, it's just really important to acknowledge that they are absolutely thinking about you, divine feminine. For some of you guys who've been out of touch for a very long time, maybe you've even wondered, it's like, do they even think about me? Yeah, they do. Look at this. Healing. Clearly there is healing that's needed here. And I can't help but pick up off of this vibe from my divine feminine. So this is what the card says. You hurt me. You shattered my hopes and dreams. You kept me in the shadows. ashamed of our love. You didn't appreciate my love, my time, my generosity, my heart, my presence. I had to work to find myself again, to bring myself towards the light, to heal me. You can't hurt me anymore. Okay? And why it's so painful, why this has been such a painful journey, is because of this. That Three of Swords is heartbreak. It's painful. It's, like a betrayal. Somebody who really ended up hurting the feminine, this masculine. But look at this. We've got beso, okay, which means kiss. Your lips were meant for mine. No other kiss can ever compare to your kiss, our kiss. So since some of you guys might have experienced a love triangle, infidelities, cheating in a partnership, maybe they thought they were finding better connections out there with other people, and that is not what they discovered. Come to find, you were the one that represented what they needed the whole time, that they already had their love of a lifetime. And maybe they didn't realize this until after you were gone. We have rhythm. Whenever I see this, it reminds me of a DJ. So this says we have so much chaos going on throughout the world. Is that not the truest thing ever? Considering everything that's going on throughout the world right now. It is very chaotic, especially with the pandemic still going on. So we have so much going on throughout the world. I have to tune it out when it gets to be too much. Before I know it, I'm in my own little world where it's just me, my thoughts, my music and songs that uplift me, songs that calm me, because it's about us. You are the rhythm in my heart. Okay, so that's what your masculine is really wanting to know, but they're also wanting you to know. But they're also acknowledging here that they know they hurt you, and maybe they're also acknowledging that you're still in a lot of pain over how things played out between the two of you. You're still healing. So we'll see. I feel they're healing too, but I feel for my feminines, you've been hurt so badly by this masculine that maybe they just didn't acknowledge it at the time. They needed time away from you in order to realize these things, and maybe that's actually happening now. So let's clarify with my illuminated star tarot, if I can speak today. It's been a long day. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see what else. For my air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Lots of healing still that needs to happen. Five of Cups. Look at this. Grief, loneliness, old wounds. Okay? So when it comes to your masculine, because fives can be a very heavy energy in tarot. If you did leave them out in the cold, if you detached from your masculine, they're telling you here that they're very lonely without you. They feel the grief because you're not a part of their life. And for some of you guys, your masculine, they've got some old wounds that they do need to heal from. So hurt people end up hurting other people. And that's a very common thing in some situations. Especially if you're on the receiving end of dealing with somebody who didn't take the time to heal from their wounds through other relationships that could have gone wrong. And so they're creating these repetitive patterns of hurting other people, and you could have been one of them. But they're clearly coming through here, Divine Feminine, wanting to build something valuable and beautiful in this partnership with you. They're ready to collaborate and work as a team in this partnership. So third-party situations are a thing of the past. If you can find forgiveness in your heart for how things played out, maybe this still has a fighting chance of making it. We do have the Queen of Pentacles, so my Divine Feminines, for some of you, you could actually be an earth sign, but this could apply to all feminines. But Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, for my Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, this is a very nurturing energy, okay? financial security. So maybe financially you're able to stand on your own 2 feet. Divine Feminine, you don't need your masculine to provide for you in that way. You're able to do that on your own. Family is also very important to the Queen of Pentacles. There's this very motherly vibe with the Queen of Pentacles, very down-to-earth energy. And maybe that's how your masculine sees you, as somebody who was very nurturing towards them. And maybe they miss that. But they also recognize with that 10 of Swords that they created a very painful ending to this partnership through their actions, through infidelities, love triangles, third-party situations. It ended very badly. But look at this. We've got the Temperance card right there. Okay? So there's a reason, guys, why that Temperance card is coming through twice, right? For some of you guys, your person could be a Sagittarian. So there's the need for patience. It's going to take time to fix this because you guys experienced something very painful in this partnership, a very painful breakup. But there is the opportunity to overcome those struggles and challenges and to have a reunion here. And again, the Divine Masculine is ready to give their all towards this partnership. So Divine Feminines, if you're willing to give your masculine a second chance, they want that second chance. All right, so let's wrap it up with some dialogue from your masculine here. I'm going to pull from this deck. This is by Kim Montalto, and this is a deck called the Twin Flame Love Deck. So let's grab some words from your masculine here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Yeah, see? Third-party situation. They're acknowledging that here. You can't let go of them. So all of these cards are coming from the masculine. They're telling you, Divine Feminine, that they're struggling to let you go. They're feeling very guilty, okay? Feeling very guilty over their actions involving somebody else in this partnership or getting involved in a third-party situation. They love you, okay? And lastly, they're feeling really nostalgic, remembering the good times that the two of you have shared. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. Clearly, they are feeling very guilty over their actions, thinking about you, missing you, Divine Feminine. And if you've needed clarification on how they've been thinking and feeling about you, it really comes down to this, that they still love you. So if the love is still there for you as well, your masculine is wanting to come back. And it's up to you if you allow them back in. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.